War poetry is not necessarily endure. It is, however, about the very large questions of life: death, guilt, innocence, courage, humanity, duty, desire, peace, and victory. Wizards, the literary club of Bombay Teachers Training College, presents to you Fervent Expression Poetry Recital.
I Know Why the Caged Bird Sings by Maya Angelou. A free bird leaks on the back of the wind and floats downstream till the current ends, and dips his wing in the orange sun rays and dares to claim the sky. But a bird that stalks down his narrow cage can seldom see through his bars of rage. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. The free bird thinks of another breeze, and the trade winds soft through the sighing trees, and the fat worms waiting on a dawn-bright lawn, and he names the sky his own. But a caged bird stands on the grave of dreams. His shadow shouts on a nightmare scream. His wings are clipped and his feet are tied, so he opens his throat to sing. The caged bird sings with a fearful trill of things unknown but longed for still, and his tune is heard on the distant hill, for the caged bird sings of freedom. Thank you.
कटी न थी गुलाम लोह श्रृंखला, स्वातंत्र हो न चार था कदम चला, कि एक आ खड़ी हुई नई भला, परंतु वीर हार मानते कभी, निहत्त एक जंग तुम अभी लड़े, कृपाण अब निकाल कर हुए खड़े, फतेह तिरंगा आज क्यों न फिर गड़े, जगत प्रसिद्ध शूर सिद्ध तुम सभी, जवान हिंद के अड़े रहो डटे, न जब तलक निशान शत्रु के हटे, हजार शीश एक ठौर पर कटे, जमीन रक्त रुंड मुंड से पटे, तजो न सूचिकाग्र भूमि भाग भी.
If I Don't Make It Home by Jodi M. Puseda. If I don't make it home, please remember, it wasn't because I didn't try. The last thing I wanted was to make you cry. I wanted more than anything to make it back to you. But there was a job I just had to do. As you were sleeping through the night, we woke up to the sound of gunfire, and I knew this would be my last fight. It is my job to keep you safe and free, and to do that, I will give every ounce of me. I am a soldier who will defend until the very end, but that comes at a cost that I know I can't move. Keep a picture of me beside the bed and kiss me goodnight. Imagine my arms around you, holding you tight. Don't forget how my lips felt on yours, or my soft caress as our clothes fell to the floor. Remember the warmth of my breath as I whispered, I love you, in your ear. Just because I'm gone, my love doesn't disappear. I know I broke my promise to be here, to wipe away every tear. You've cried a million of them every time you wished I was still here. Please forgive me for leaving you so soon, but my country called and needed me too.
A mother's tear. There is more to the story than what just appears. A war-written story from blood and from tears. My son went to war, a very proud man. He fought in Iraq on the hot desert sands. He witnessed his buddies, his comrades, his men, bleeding and dying. He witnessed their end. Where is Private Tommy? He is blown up all around. His comrades spent hours picking him from the ground, sleeping in holes dug in the sand, dreaming of home, but it's become foreign land. He can't tell his enemy from family or fear. As he watches his friends sent out with tags on their toe, he knows his mama is sleepless like him, and he tries to send word whenever he can. He tries not to worry his family at home. The worry that he faces alone. His mission is over. He is sent back to me. He fought for our freedom, but he will never be free. He yearns for his buddies that died over there. He is caught with the living in a double-looped snare. He screams in the night, for the battle steel roars. As he lays in his bed, he relives all the horror. Nobody heard the fight. He still fights, except for his mama, who comforts him every night. He never will be the son I once knew. The war killed that part for freedom for you. Great nation, great leaders, and all those who will hear freedom begin on a mother's first year. Thank you.
As we come to the end of this segment, I would like to quote, "Poetry is an emotion that have found its thought, and thought have found words," by Robert Frost.